Yo, Counter Attack podcast. What's your Daps?
No Spence, but we do have Lamin. Let's go.
Yeah, Spence on the airport run. Had a mare.
Madness.
No, we'd only have to Spence, man.
Trust me. Shout out my brother Michael. Not here today, but shout him out as always.
Big up Michael.
The wanker.
You know, Lamin could.
I'm joking. Oh, mate.
Yeah, guys. Keep liking, subscribing, and sharing. We were supposed to have a guest today, but that didn't happen. Lastminute.com.
Couldn't make it.
But it's all right. Because good thing, there's bare things to talk about.
There's a lot to chat about.
So,
There's a
yeah.
lot to say.
I don't know if I've said it. Keep liking, subscribing, sharing. Counter Attack podcast. Counter Attack pod on Insta. On the Counter Say it on Twitter. I've noticed I don't say that anymore. People don't. Our Twitter, we don't really get as many followers as before.
More people not.
No,
Yeah.
need to build that back up. I'm eating, sorry.
Yeah, what's that about? That's normally me that's eating. Only
Have
something.
I missed anything? No?
Nah. Your socials, I think.
I forget my socials. That means social. We should be talking about your socials, mate. Talk about yours. Oh no, you spoke about it last week, innit?
Yeah, I did.
It's been a week already.
We had a chat. Can you believe it?
No, but you hadn't created the new one yet.
No, I haven't created the new one, but I have created it now. The new Instagram is...
So what's the one you want to use for all of this stuff?
It's Lamin_Ojo. Lamin_Ojo. That is what everybody can hit me up. Come with your arguments, come with your debates. I'm happy to have a chat. I'm happy to listen. To be fair, I've been getting quite a lot of inboxes with people saying, finally.
Why does anyone like to argue with you?
I don't know, you know. I don't know. No, I don't know. Seriously. I have this idea that people just want to get at me. And I don't understand what it is. But no.
Do you think because your points are like invalid?
No. I think I'm a bit.
I
think I devise opinion, and I think my points divide opinion. But I think
there's only two divides. Yeah,
go on.
You and everyone else.
Nah. I like the way you've done that. Though. I sure saw that coming. No. But yeah.
What were we saying before?
Mess it.
Oh yeah, because basically before we started, I don't know, we might have it on here. I don't know. We were talking about Ozil randomly that he weren't like a subject or topic for today or anything. But we were chatting, yeah, saying because Brent the engineer was saying how left up to him, he'd get rid of Ozil. No. I asked him about Coutinho. The Coutinho talks.
Right.
We're going to get onto that. I asked him about the Coutinho stuff, and he was like, yeah, get rid of Ozil and bring Coutinho in. Or he would like them to get rid of Ozil.
That's ludicrous.
Blah, blah, blah.
That's ludicrous.
And I said to him, even if we didn't get Coutinho, which I don't think we're getting, by the way, but
don't think
even if we don't get Coutinho, would you still get rid of
Mesut Ozil?
Mesut Ozil? He was like, yeah, because he hasn't seen enough of him over the last couple of years to say we should keep him.
It's madness.
Which, to be honest, I've got bare gas, bro. Which, to be honest, I kind of understand how when you're watching football a certain way, like people talk about his effort. We're not going to get into the blah, blah, blah because we do it all the time. But you were saying before, like, at the beginning of the transfer window, you would have got rid of him.
Yeah. The thing is, at the beginning, you got to put into context where we are. We're a day away from the transfer window closing. At the beginning of the transfer window,
forget all that.
You would have looked at it.
Had you had your way,
yeah.
Let's say you were in charge.
Yeah.
Would Ozil have been one of the players you would have got rid of over the summer?
Yeah. The only reason is because he's on free people's money.
Oh, that's literally the only reason.
That's the only reason, because we don't have the exponential budget.
So it's got nothing to do with the fact that he's not like good enough or anything.
No, he's more than good enough. I think the problem that we've got is you've got a manager who doesn't necessarily. I don't think he likes him. I don't think he likes the way he plays. And I don't think he feels if he can use him. I don't feel Ozil likes the manager either. So I think the relationship's a bit funny, and you can kind of see it.
But look, I feel like it's getting.
It looks like it's improving.
I feel like it's improving because I don't know. Obviously it's just pre-season. Once them winter.
Once it's serious,
and he's not tracking back.
Yeah, exactly.
To Sheffield United.
This is what I'm saying. But I think now where we are at the moment is I would have potentially got rid of him to only finance because obviously we're on some mad budgetary constraints.
But do you know what it is? Yeah, I don't think it's a wage thing with us.
No, but the wage would have freed up some more of the. It might have given us an extra $5 million. Who knows?
It wouldn't have.
I don't know.
Because the way accounting works, it's not. Do you know what I mean? Like that's
I get it.
Accrued and all of that stuff. Like it's not going to be. It's not. It wouldn't work like that. So unless you're going to get mad money, because you're not going to get mad money for Ozil. He's 30 years old.
And this is the problem as well.
He's 30 years old.
Where you selling him on to get what back? So my thing is, if I would have had my way at the beginning of transfer window, and again, you can't even sell him because he didn't have a good season. So
at the end, for what, 20 mil?
But this is what I'm saying. You'd have to sell him at a mad loss, but you'd sell him to get him off the wage bill because the wage bill he's sucking up free man's money. So you could think about it. You could get 2 or 3. You can get 3 24, 25, 26-year-olds, right? For an Ozil's salary could pay us, right? Forgetting the amount you buy them for.
Do you know what the problem is though? I think that probably would have been an option if transfer fees weren't so
they're
ridiculous.
A joke. Yeah,
do you get what I'm saying?
They're a complete joke.
So you're saying you can get 3 blah 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 in, but they're asking for however much money for just that teeny left.
But this is what I'm saying. Well, no, what are you asking for? 30 million, 25 million.
That's madness.
In the market, I don't think that's...
But every day in the market. It's not every day in the market,
I know.
It's not every day in the market. That's what I'm saying.
But to come back to your point, would I prefer those over Coutinho? Yes. But would I have, under the circumstances, Coutinho's alone, we would have paid a lot less. It would have been less constraints on us. But at the same time, it's one of those. Why would you do a loan just to give the guy back? Do you know what I mean? Especially if he helps us and it's mad. I don't know. But now, the day before the window closes, absolutely no way.
I think...
Got to keep him.
You know me, I'd never sell Ozil anyway. So,
but you know, now I think you've got more of an argument to say you wouldn't because he's got 3 man. But again, who knows how Emery's going to play?
Do you know what? Who
knows how Emery's going to play?
Do you know what it is? What gives me hope? Because if I'm being really honest with you, as much as I love Ozil, he hasn't played consistently. He's played well in here and there. He hasn't played consistently well since before he got the contract. If I'm being really honest.
Yeah.
So there's random games here and there, but on the overall, last year was a poor season. But when I will always talk about Ozil's talent.
Yeah.
I always talk about what I know he can do, what he's got to work with.
Yeah.
I will never ever just say Ozil's rubbish. Because anyone that says Ozil's rubbish, they just don't know football, innit?
It's ridiculous.
He might not fit Arsenal's team or the way Emery wants to play. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's a different story, innit? So I wouldn't sell Ozil. And that's what I said. What gives me hope that this season I think will be a bit different is the fact that for the first time since the little Spanish magician left,
Santi Cazorla,
we've got someone who can actually play the ball and give it. And I've said it so many times in this podcast. Give Ozil the ball in the areas where he can
affect it.
Yeah, where he can affect it, where he's best in that hole. Get him the ball in there, and then you will see a different Ozil. I'm pretty sure of that. And I don't even know how to pronounce his name. Is it Ceballos?
Yeah, Caballos.
Caballos, whatever his name is, yeah. He can definitely do that. Do you get what I'm saying? I can't believe we've got this player. Obviously, he's never going to stay. We're never going to have him. But while we've got him in this team, I'm just extremely happy with that. Do you get what I'm saying? So him in that midfield, he can get the ball, pass through the lines quickly.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Get Ozil on the half turn, bang, 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 do what you want. Aubameyang, Lacazette, Pep. Madness.
Yeah, it could be crazy.
Madness.
But
again,
then,
obviously,
we've not addressed the problem.
We got to talk about this because now this is going to lead into all of the transfer madness.
That's nonsense,
bro. Arsenal, what are you doing? Okay, no, wait. First, Koscielny. What's your take on Koscielny?
Shout him out.
Hey, spud me.
Shout him out.
Me. It was poor though.
Yeah, no.
That thing was poor.
Yeah,
the whole changing your top.
No, that was a bit spiteful.
And it's a disrespect.
It is a bit of disrespect. But shout him out because they said he could go and they started moving mad of him.
Bruh, see Koscielny, people forget, so quickly. There are times, someone mentioned the Birmingham thing. The final of the Carling Cup.
Yeah.
Someone mentioned that, we should have got rid of him then. But at one point, Koscielny was up there.
Certain times he's
the best. Do you get what I'm saying?
As a defender, it's like a goalkeeper. Certain times he's cost us. I wouldn't say he's cost us games, but individual errors have cost us.
Of course,
losses.
There was a time where he was up there as one of the best in the league, and
he wants to go home.
He's given everything to the club.
Did you read what he put on his Instagram?
No, I saw.
Crazy.
He's given everything.
He's given
the guy's walking around tendon issues, like playing through the pain barrier. Like, to be honest, he served us well. he's a prick for what he done. Don't get me wrong. I'm never gonna say no. You should have done that because the way Jenkinson left today. You see what?
Is he gone?
Yeah, Jenkins is gone. But he put up a message in it like
saying what?
Blah 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 to the fans. It was a nice message. That's what Koscielny should have done.
Yeah, but no, but Koscielny did put up a nice message. On his Insta.
No, it was nice. But
obviously
it's tainted
the
because
reveal
you went and did
is
the
a
reveal.
bit chike. Yeah,
as if you got a Barcelona top under there. Do you get what I'm saying?
But he just wants to go home.
No. Listen, I get what he's saying. For those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, Arsenal said to Koscielny last year he could go on a free
on a
at the end
free
of the season,
and then they were doing a madness
and because his contract was up, even though they had an option to extend. And then when they realised they weren't getting Champions League, they never had any money, blah, blah, blah. They triggered. Madness. They triggered the year, even though they said he can go, and said, we want you to stay, or someone has to come pay for you now. That's why they got 5 mil. To be honest, that's good business, to be honest.
No. It's good business to get anything.
That's good business to be fair. But that's his whole thing, innit? So the whole refusing to train or whatever.
Yeah, but that's them not treating him fairly because they've got an agreement, innit?
I know, but listen, you know the way these things go. People you look at, you didn't train your this or that, but he served us well, man. And had Arsenal kept the promises, he would have left. He would have left in a.
Would have left it when Czech left,
mate. Imagine that. So that's that. Replacements now. So where's my phone?
This is where we're not so.
So
we're not so great.
Earlier on this week, I think it was Monday. Must have been Monday. That's when I was chatting to Rick. Yeah, it must have been Monday. I see. What's this kid's name? Upamecano.
Yeah, Upamecano.
I can never pronounce his name. I see that we're linked with him. I said, oh my gosh. Arsenal, what are you doing? Love it. Let's go. And I'm seeing from, there's certain people certain sources, if I see that they say something, I take it.
Take it a bit more serious.
I take it in. Like David Ornstein.
Ornstein's the one.
Ornstein, like if he says something, I take it in. And then there was something that said how RB Leipzig are expecting Arsenal to come back with an offer that suits them.
That suits them.
You get me?
Yeah, I saw that.
So I was like, what? We're getting him? No way. That kind of fizzled out. And then I'm just thinking, oh gosh, we're not going to get him. And then next day, out of nowhere, Coutinho.
I know. It's just...
No, because I heard rumblings last week, towards the end of last week, but then I thought, Arsenal are playing Barcelona on Sunday. They're just whatever. Mate, Coutinho yesterday sent the world into a frenzy. First it was Arsenal, then it was Tottenham.
I know.
Then Liverpool came back
in. Liverpool came in.
And then Arsenal were favourites, Tottenham were favourites, blah, blah, blah.
Then he's turned Tottenham down.
But then he's turned Tottenham down, but there's still no word on Arsenal.
Mad, innit?
Do you get what I'm saying? And for him to turn Tottenham down, that means Barcelona have accepted that.
Yeah, it's got to him.
Yeah. It's down to him. It's not a thing of they've gone to Barcelona.
It's got to the point where Barca have been like, okay, well, we're happy for you to go on loan, rare. And it's got to him. And he's gone, nah, I'm not sure about that.
Bottle jobs. He said, no, he looked at Tottenham. He said, great stadium, but Harry Kane won't square it for me. So
is that what?
No, he never said that.
Where did you read that? Show me the article now.
Never said that. But yeah, hey, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Go on.
I would absolutely love Coutinho at Arsenal.
I would love them.
Obviously, it's not what we need. I'm fed up of saying we need this. We all know we need defenders. But if they don't get a defender, I'd much rather Coutinho comes in than
Messi
a Rebor player. No, if we're going to get an attacking player in, just make it one of real quality.
Yeah.
Because what's going to happen now?
I'd play them together.
What's going to happen now? Arsenal are just going to have to just do the whole Real Madrid thing.
Attack.
The Liverpool thing a couple of years ago, we score more than you.
We score more goals than you, yeah.
Do you get what I'm
saying?
And
we're going to hope we don't concede. Or we just stop you shooting.
Mate. And then Tottenham, Dybala.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Hey, let's hold Dybala.
Is that happened or is that close?
He rejected.
I think
he rejected.
Hey, Rob, why Bear Man are rejecting Tottenham, you know?
Did he reject? Yeah, he definitely rejected it. Or did he reject it?
Because then he come to Manchester and he met United. And then they said the terms are too mad.
No. I think that's some sort of League 2 player. Man United. That's the level now. But no, they had a bid accepted for Dybala yesterday.
Spurs?
Yeah. And I don't think it's happening.
Yeah.
I've not heard anything.
I heard it's not.
I've not heard anything. So I don't
The last I heard was, like you said, it was kind of, it was still in talks. It wasn't quite there, but it was looking like it weren't going to happen.
But do you know what's mad, yeah? People, unless Tottenham do an absolute madness, people forget Tottenham's strict, rigid wage structure.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to stretch it for Dybala.
They would have to, though, for a player like that. They would have to break it.
No, of course they would have to, but would they?
Well, this is it, because if Gareth Bale was coming, they would have had to break it for that. Even though he was going to be on reduced, they was going to pay some.
Bale's not taking.
But no. What I'm saying is that Real Madrid was going to take some, and they were going to pay some. But even then, they would potentially still have to break it because he would come in, even if it was like a half thing, he would still come in. It'd be 150k a week minimum.
Yeah, that's mental. Absolutely mental.
Do you know what I'm saying? So it's an interesting one, man. It's an interesting one.
I think it's interesting that Juventus are trying to get rid of him, though.
I don't think it's Juve.
You think
I don't think he fits into what Sarri wants. I think he's a top player who would happily stay where he is. But I think he might see that he's game time produced. And to be honest, that wouldn't be the first time, sorry, where he comes in and he wants to do things a particular way, which he might not even have told him, but it automatically means, hold on a minute, my position is kind of under threat straight away. I think it could be one of those. I don't, because it hasn't been a thing. And he even said a few weeks ago that he was going to try to fight his way into Sarri's plans.
Yeah, because even the United one, he turned down United.
Yeah.
And he wants to stay.
Because he wants to fight and work his way into Sarri's plans. But the problem is with Sarri, bruv, is that if you're not in his plans, it's hard.
So I tell you what I think is going to struggle in Sarri's. Will he actually?
Who, Ramsey?
Yeah.
Nah, you're right. He needs a runner.
Because he's a runner. Yeah,
he needs a runner.
That's why I was just like, would he? But in terms of like,
he needs a runner.
Playing ball, technically,
they won't play. They won't play ball the way
Pep likes the runners, man. He likes the runners. I'm not Pep. Sorry. Yeah, Sarri needs a runner. You know what? Because he needs someone. He needs attention away from these. No.
Pivot man, isn't it?
That's true. That's true, man. No. I think he will. No, he'll do it right then. Because Dybala last year got pushed out to the wings. He didn't like that either.
No, he's a central player though.
Yeah, so I don't know. But if Tottenham get him, I'm not gonna lie, that's a mad move.
Do you know what? I was even surprised that Allegri left, you know.
Nah, come on, man. What more do you want? Obviously, he ain't won Champions League, but
he's won the league.
It's easy.
To back.
It's easy.
I thought he would have had one more go.
Nah, what? How many goals do you need?
I know he's had like 5. But I reckon I thought he would have had one more go. I genuinely believe it. And if you think about it, all right, look, they've lost Moise Keane, yeah, who I think was, I think that's a mistake. But they know more than me. I would like to.
Do you know what it is? I think there's a bit of a political thing there.
I think Keane probably didn't like the way he was.
Yeah. I think the whole racism thing and whatever, like, because he's their biggest young. Yeah, he's their top prospect, young one.
That's mad.
So
it's French, isn't it?
That's a good move for Everton, though.
He's French, isn't it?
One of the French African countries.
Yeah,
that's a
great move for Everton.
Because Everton need a striker as well.
It's a great move for them.
Oh my gosh!
So they lost Keane.
I'm excited for this league, you know.
So who've they lost? They've lost Keane. They were trying to offload Khedira. And in fairness, they have got too many players,
especially in that midfield.
Yeah,
that midfield.
Matuidi, Ramsey.
God.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Are you trusting to
Hey, Brent. Hey, be careful with the murk, mate.
Yeah, especially in that midfield. But I was very surprised that this Dybala talk is even happening, man. If Tottenham, oh my God. You know what? I'm happy that these people are rejecting Tottenham, but if Tottenham get Dybala, that is problems. Absolute problems, man.
But then again, it throws into question your whole thing about the system.
No, system, yeah.
Because you've got Son, you've got Kane, you've got Lamela, you've got Ali. You've still got Eriksen.
You drop out Ali.
And I think that was if Eriksen goes, they were going to sign it. That's what I
see. Possibly Eriksen going to not Madrid. If he goes Madrid, yeah, it's going to be last minute because Madrid couldn't find anyone else. Number one. Or he just stays at Tottenham to see out the rest of his. I think that's
he's got one more year
to stay at Tottenham, one more season. But
and then goes a free agent.
Imagine that though. United came in for him.
That's mad, isn't it?
And they were like, nah, he's got his heart.
They said can you imagine what must you be saying to them?
Yeah, what must you say for them? Imagine
for them to feel like you have your heart set in Real Madrid.
Yeah, imagine.
Why would that even come up?
Imagine that. You must be on your knees in that place saying, please don't do this. I want to go to Madrid.
Yeah, but I don't get why he's got his heart so set on Real Madrid anyway.
No, remember?
I know there was speculation.
Remember before I said I think his head was turned, and at the end of the season, it was pretty much a done deal. But apparently, Zizou's come in and just been like, actually,
who in Real Madrid's hierarchy wants to buy Eriksen? Not, I'm not dissing him, but I just don't see him as that's the choice for them.
I think last season, yeah.
And then you could get Eriksen or Hazard. Of course, you're taking Hazard all day long.
No, that's not even like a thing.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So who in their hierarchy would be going, ooh, do you know what?
Do you know what it is? Because this Eriksen stuff has been touted since. Go on, what are you going to say?
Do you know what? I know what it is. Because I swear, is it Modric? Has Modric left?
No, Modric's still there.
But he was in talks with a club. AC Milan, was it? Or Inter?
Last year, Inter.
No, it was like a few weeks ago.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
It might be Inter then.
So maybe that might.
I know last year.
But they're so different though. I don't know.
No, but do you know what? Do you know what I think it was? The season before last year. So not last season, the season before. Especially the way it finished. Eriksen was on fire.
He was on fire. Yeah.
On fire. Yeah. So I think from there they probably thought, we'll give it one more season
and see what happens.
We'll see what happens. He started the season well. I think midway. Obviously, this is all speculation, and I'm just going off. But this is from what I see. They've said something to him mid-season.
Something's been said.
And his head's gone. Because second half of the season, he was poor. Like, it was literally like there was just an off switch. So, and you can tell, when someone's playing, but you can tell that their head's not there.
Head's somewhere else.
Yeah, they're away, innit? So, I think that's happened now. And then, he's got his heart set on Madrid, but he's played poorly.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? So now all of a sudden you're looking around thinking, you know what? Do I really want him? And Pogba looks like he's available.
Well,
do you get what I'm saying? Pogba looks like he's available. Because I think had it been a thing where Pogba wasn't available as well, or like top players weren't available, they would have just got Eriksen in. Do you get what I'm saying? But where it looks like, Pogba's making noise, we could actually get him. Do you get what I'm saying?
That is mad in itself.
But that's what people are saying. And Pogba didn't even go to the match in Cardiff, innit?
Just didn't turn up. AC Milan, innit?
They go to was it AC Milan?
I'm sure it was AC Milan.
Just didn't go to that match because
people on this boycotting games.
Bro, what's going on?
And boycotting training.
This is madness, you know? It's actually,
mate.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. This has probably been the most exciting transfer window.
It's been
in a while.
I won't even say exciting. I think some of the stuff I've expected, like the players,
unless you're Chelsea,
but it's been active. It's been active in the sense that people are just like players are forcing moves.
They're forcing moves. Clubs are just.
Maguire's forced an 87 million pound
we're
move.
going to talk about it because I said something last week, and has he still got a car?
Oh my God! Just to the bottom there, you got to flick it up. Yeah.
Sorry, love it, mate. Just hope you still got a car when you get out.
Oh, mate.
But this Maguire thing. We're just all over the place with the podcast, but who cares? This Maguire one, I said last week, and I wasn't here last week, innit? But this time last week the move hadn't been completed.
No, why do I feel all suddenly nervous and I need to go coach him about how to
No, he'll be fine. He'll be fine.
I just need him to make sure he depresses it so that it's hot.
TFL is cool, man. But yeah,
it wasn't done. It only happened beginning of the week.
Maguire, 90 mil.
80 something.
85,
rising to 90.
Whatever. Right. Number one, at the beginning of the summer when all the things started, Leicester said we want 80 mil for him.
Should have done it.
80 mil. United have longed out the whole process only to go and pay there or thereabouts anyway. Yeah. Normally when you long it out, you normally get the price down, okay, boom, blah, blah, blah. So, with that being said, what is going on at United?
Poor negotiation. Poor planning. That's all it could be.
Because how you can be chasing someone, it's in the news everywhere. Everyone knows it's your number one target.
Do you know what you've lost? You haven't managed to have him in during pre-season.
I was just about to say that.
You haven't managed to embed it.
Rather than get him in, he's had 1 week of training and we're straight in.
Yeah.
They're straight in this weekend. And he has to play.
Yeah, I mean,
he has to play because he's fit. He's been doing pre-season with Leicester and that. But you haven't planned. You haven't negotiated properly. You've put all your eggs in one basket. So now you've got him and now you're scrambling. Man. And I saw somewhere today that someone brought up a good point about they spent so long trying to get this defender in. Fair enough. They got their right back, Wan-Bissaka. Big up Wan-Bissaka.
Shout out Wan-Bissaka.
But they haven't replaced Herrera.
No.
They haven't replaced Fellaini left
Do you know
last year as well.
I've always said that their problem, as much as it's centre back, they need to strengthen that midfield. Midfield's a big
Let
issue.
me not lie. Matic is finished. I've been talking about Matic.
How many years? He's been there 2 years now, hasn't it?
No, I think it must be 3.
Yeah, he's over there.
I think this is third. I think it's going to be his first season.
They need to do something else about it.
Because the thing is, Matic was one of my favourites, you know. And then people were like, no, I don't like Matic. And then towards the end of last year, I was thinking, nah, this guy's just tired, bro.
Yeah,
he's finished.
Legs are gone.
And then I saw him. What game was I watching of theirs? It might be the AC Milan one, actually. And I know it's only pre-season. I'm not one to read into pre-season, but it's stuff that he was doing during the season as well.
Yeah.
And I'm just looking at him. He just don't look the same player
Don't
anymore.
look the same.
Like, he don't look mobile. He don't look like he can get about anymore. Do you get what I'm saying? And that was all good when you had Herrera in there.
Doing the legwork.
Yeah, but
where's he gone? PSG.
Who they got in there now to be doing
Bruv, this is what I'm saying. Like, it just seems like all these clubs are just poor succession planning. Like, it's just poor succession planning. The window this year has been really, really active. There's been some big fucking news. There's been people going for a lot of money, but it just feels like you just don't see what the clubs are doing. Like, Arsenal have not been, right, how long have we been linked with Titi for?
Yeah, that one's there.
Forever. But we've done nothing.
I'll tell you why. And this is me being in the know.
Go on.
And I can actually say for a fact, I know this one to be true.
Yeah.
What messed it up is that, and people are going to be, oh, Dapper don't know anything, but I actually know about it through a very, very...
certain sources.
Very relaxed. You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
The thing with Titi is that it was all dependent on the Champions League.
Oh, serious?
Yeah, because he won Champions League. And with that, it's easier for him. It's easier to get him when you got Champions League. Of course. Number 2, the money involved when you qualify for Champions League.
Yeah.
Would have meant the transfer budget was whatever. So that was kind of being lined up, innit? Hence why they were going to do that. And the thing is, we should have comfortably
got Champions League.
Yeah. We should have done it. But then, so yeah, that was going to come. And hence why they can be like, Kosh, you can go. Because they already thought we're getting in this person. Do you get what I'm saying? Obviously, that didn't happen. Titi, that just kind of went away. Now he's saying he wants to stay. So, yeah. But that's why that didn't happen.
And what's all this on Barcelona? Just farming players out?
Look at their team, they have to.
Get a player for 1 year, 2 years, then yeah, you got to go now. It's mad.
They have to. But yeah, what were we just talking about just now? We're all over the place.
We're talking about transfer. Man United, Maguire.
Yeah. So, okay, yeah, this is what I was trying to say. 90 mil, 85. And everyone always says, in this transfer market, this day and age, blah, blah, blah. But my thing is like, at what point do you say no? Because basically...
What do you mean?
Like, basically, Leicester have come and said 80 mil.
Yeah.
85 mil for Maguire. Man United have lapped that up and end up paying 85 mil.
Yeah.
But at what point do you go, you know what? No, enough is enough. I'm not paying you that money. Like, at what point do you stop?
Only if you've got another option.
But there are other options.
Like who?
Titi.
Who's played in the Premier League. He is an option, but he isn't. To a point. When you go down a list a list of categories, you look in, you go, who can we get who's gonna come in, would need next to no transition period, and we need results now. Outside, in fairness, Maguire, I can 100% see why they've gone in for him. 100%.
I don't know.
100%.
Don't get me wrong. I can see why they've gone in for him. 100%. I can see why.
So who else? Who else do you bring in?
I don't know, but you're telling me in this land of people, football players, you cannot find a cheaper central defender
with the experience that he's got.
What stinking experience, bro? What, he's playing in the Prem for Leicester?
No, not just that.
And how?
But the way that he's grown, in fairness to him, he's grown season upon season upon season.
So you're basically saying 85 mil because of growth?
I'm not saying that, but I'm saying if that's the price tag that they put, the clubs put on the player, if Man United look at him as the kind of player for Man United, and there is no plan B, there is no alternative, and the alternative is somebody getting from abroad, I think they pay that money. Because I think if you went, okay, how much would Barcelona want to sell Titi for?
45 to 50, I saw.
Is that what it was?
top they could even ask for 60.
Right.
And Man United were linked with him.
That would have been the difference. There's a
Do you know what I'm
there's a
saying?
difference of 25 mil there, which is not changing it.
But you go and buy Maguire.
But you go and buy
And I'm
Maguire.
not going to lie to you, yeah?
But he's very, to be fair though, he's very he fits kind of Man United. You know? He's very Man United.
I hear that, but to be totally honest with you, no.
And David Moyes, in fairness, was looking at
Is he top 10 in the world?
No. But to be fair to him, he could be.
I don't care if he could be.
Well, we'll see. David Moyes could have bought him for 4 million quid.
Yeah, I heard that. But
which is mad.
if he bought him for 4 million at that
United.
time, it might have been the same.
But this is what I'm saying. He could have been another Phil Jones.
But I'm not having that because, okay, so Virgil went for 75.
Yeah.
Worth every bit of that.
No.
Virgil, even then.
I think when you look at the step up, you would not have known, but you would have bet. You would have
Yes, you
put.
would have.
No. Hear me out.
Of course you
Hear
would
me
have.
out. You would have put your money on. He would have been as good as he is. You would have put your money on it because his attributes are clear.
But if you remember,
But I think United need someone like Maguire. I think they need that kind of defender.
Bruh,
United don't need, in my opinion,
Virgil went-
this United don't need another. They don't need the Virgil. They need a Maguire.
no, they need a Virgil.
I don't think so. In their defense, the way they play, bruv, trust me. I don't think so. I think they need
to balance that all today.
No.
No,
Hear me out.
Lamin.
Hear me out. I'm not saying if they had Virgil that they would be worse off, but I'm saying if I look at who's available and I look at what they could get, I think he fits what they're trying to do.
Okay, let's say Virgil
Is what I'm
and
saying.
Maguire.
Yeah, Virgil's
both
the better player.
Okay, cool. I thought
Let's
you were
not.
trying to
No.
tell me that Maguire is on-
Nothing
is on
I
par.
said even suggested that.
Okay.
What I'm saying is that I think they need a robust defender. I think they need that as opposed to a Rolls Royce footballer. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, cool.
That's my opinion.
But a different. Okay, no. I hear that they need a robust, but you can get robust defenders for cheaper.
But this is what I'm saying. Of course,
The point I'm trying to make here is that what if, I don't know if I've even spoke about this on the podcast. If I have, then forgive me. But what if, you know, Arsenal's approach in a transfer market where they want Crystal Palace wanted 80 mil, we're like 40 mil. What if someone there is just like,
for Zaha?
yeah. What if someone at Arsenal just like, you know what? He's not worth that. And I refuse to pay.
That could easily be what
Do you get what I'm saying?
That could easily be what it
Because
is.
people are looking at Arsenal like they're not serious.
Yeah.
But what if someone there has just gone, no, we're not,
He isn't-
you're not mugging us off.
He's
Do you
overvalued.
get what I'm saying? 'Cause Leicester mugged off thingy.
Yeah, but I think, do you know what? Obviously, again, I have reliable sources about this one as well, right? The only reason that transfer got as high as it did was because United done a madness and bought Bissaka for what they bought him for. That was the only reason.
No, it's a chain of events, yeah.
No. But with the Man United thing, that was if Man United had gone for Maguire first and sewn that bit of business up, they would have got him for a lot less than they did. When I say a lot less, I mean you're talking 5, 10, maybe 15, 20 million.
Because when they see that,
As soon as you buy
for
a geezer who's played 1 year, all right, cool, great tackle, great potential, for £50 million, and then you're looking at what you'd call a Premier League. He plays for England. He's one of England's better defenders, and all of the rest that comes with it, bruv. You can't then be trying to buy him for 60. You just can't.
I hear that, but you've got to.
And Leicester, and you have to remember as well, the club Leicester don't really need to sell.
No,
And this is it. They don't need to sell.
On Leicester's part, it's great.
Yeah,
Great business.
They don't need to sell.
Great business.
United need to play.
Great business. They've given a ridiculous amount, and then United have come in and done it. So for Leicester,
Yeah.
it's great business.
It's even that Nathan Aki one. I saw that they were saying. I thought they were saying, but
75 mil.
But it's sensible from the club because the club is saying, do you know what? We're not just going to give you our best players no more. And if you're going to take him, we're risking losing someone and potentially getting relegated. You know, so we're going to recoup something that's kind of midway in between both of those decisions. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
But you're right in the sense that you're right. There's somebody up there who's got to go. Do you know what?
Enough.
No.
Enough.
But at the same time, you can only do that if you've got an alternative.
No,
And I don't think they have.
No, there are alternatives.
I don't think, no. In their eyes, I don't think they feel like they've got one.
But it's what I'm saying. It's something is terribly wrong. Something is terribly wrong when you think that a big club like United feel like the only defender they can get for 90 mil is Maguire.
Not 90 minutes. The only defender that they get that fits the
Okay,
profile.
that fits whatever. Their profile. And this ain't me saying Maguire's rubbish, you know?
No, he ain't rubbish. No, of course not.
He's just not good, innit? Well, no, he's good.
No, he's good player.
He's good. But he's not 90 mil. Like with Virgil.
But what makes you 90 mil though? This is the question.
Virgil went for 75 mil.
Yeah.
Even in my eyes.
2 years ago.
Yeah, 2 years ago. Even in my eyes, that for a defender, that's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money for
It's
anyone.
a lot of money. But I wasn't angry at it because it's Virgil.
Yeah, but why though? Bearing in mind he wasn't proven at a top 4 team.
But you can see Virgil was head and shoulders.
You could see he was better than everyone else. Okay,
even before he got to Liverpool, you can see he's head and shoulders above everyone else in the league. And we can go back to the radio shows when I used to say this. I just want people to just be clear on that, innit? I've been tutoring this guy from Southampton.
Virgil van Dijk.
Anyway.
Virgil van Dijk.
So, like, when Virgil went to Liverpool, 75 mil was a lot, but you can understand it. You could be like, you know what? They might have overpaid, but it's Virgil. I can see. Nowhere can you be like 85 mil for Maguire. You can kind of see why they paid that. No, you can get better alternatives.
Let me ask you a question. Could you have got John Stones if you were Man City for less than 50 million?
If you were Man City?
Yeah, at the time they bought him. They bought him for 50 million, which is a lot for a defender. At that time. 5-0.
No.
You don't think they could have gone for less?
No.
You don't think they could have got an alternative?
Probably could have got an alternative.
Right. But there's a reason why they wanted him. Yeah? And this is the point I'm trying to make. If a club don't feel like they've got a plan B, or they don't feel like they've got, like you're saying, Umtiti's a plan B, and I get it, and I get it is, but I don't actually believe he is personally.
But okay, hear this, yeah. Stones, I don't think you could have. What's the cheapest you reckon John Stones could have gone for?
He was at Everton, isn't it?
Yeah. Bearing in mind,
he was there for a year or 2 years.
Coming through.
Yeah, he was coming through.
England's biggest thing coming through, and you're already an England starter.
I think at that time you probably could have. I reckon they got. Do you know why? Do you know what's mad?
No, wait. I want to hear the price, the valuation.
I think they could have gone for about 40, 45.
Okay, cool.
Which is still a lot for him.
Okay, cool. It's still a lot, but his valuation to what they paid, there's not really that much difference. Let's just say he was only worth 35.
Okay, so 15
mil.
15 million.
Like, there's not really that
consideration.
Much difference. Like, you're paying over the thing, but you're never going to get anyone for what they're actually worth. You know?
Right.
Cool. Maguire is probably, for me, obviously it's a transfer market, what he's actually valued and worth, and what he's actually valued at and worth is a lot less than what they paid for him.
What do you think his value is?
About 40, 45.
Okay, I won't say in this market, but I'll say relative.
What makes him different? What makes him different to... No, wait, hold on.
I'm going to answer your question.
What makes him different?
If you look at all the defenders in the league at the moment, where would you rate him? In just the Premier League, yeah. Because I think you've got to look at it in that context, but go on.
No, I hear that.
And I think that's why the price is
we're not blessed with... No, but thing is, you have to start using
common sense. Bruv, I've been saying this for years. There is no common sense in the transfer market. Like, none. Listen.
I can take the Stones one because, like I said, the value of what Stones is actually valued at isn't that much different to what City actually paid for him. Do you get what I'm saying? Okay. But what Maguire is actually worth,
you reckon about 40 and they paid double? I reckon
about 40.
They paid about double.
40, 45. They paid double what he's...
But look at him relative to the defenders in the league. So where does he come?
But is
he top 5?
Look at him relative to the defenders in the world.
No, but he's playing in England, isn't it? So let's talk about the league first. Is he top 5? In England?
Right, let me go through them. So you got Virgil.
Yep. He's the top of the tree.
Got Virgil. You got Alderweireld, whatever his name is.
Alderweireld, yep.
Alderweireld.
Yep.
Vertonghen's better than him.
Yep.
Laporte is better than him.
Laporte I like a lot.
Who's the one? Because I don't even think he's going to be the best at United.
Who's that?
Oh my gosh, who's that centre back? I like him a lot. People are going to think I'm crazy for this.
What team's this?
United's other centre back.
Oh, Lindelof.
I think Lindelof is better than Maguire.
I don't know.
No, you know what? I've put that out there now.
I don't know. I
can imagine. No, honestly, I truly believe.
Should we have another poll on that one?
Okay, let's have another poll.
Let's do it, listeners. Me and Daps, we're out here again. Let's go. Another poll.
Lindelof
or Harry Maguire.
Lindelof or Harry Maguire.
Cool. I think there's what.
How much they buy Lindelof for? Let me see how much they bought Lindelof for.
I think he must have been like 30.
Bruv, Lindelof is good, man.
No, I'm not saying he's not. I'm not saying he's not. But this is the point I'm making. The point I'm making is that you named. Okay, you struggle. I won't say struggle. Say you easily named 4. Maguire could easily be the 5th.
Rudiger's better than him.
Okay, all right, okay. You've named 5. You struggled to name 6. He's in the top defenders in the league.
But the thing is, yeah,
and he's available.
Okay,
relatively.
Okay, I hear that, but it's still. Let's go through everyone else in that thingy. Apart from Virgil,
yeah,
every other defender I named above him, you could have got for less.
The only one I think you could have got for less. No. You could have got 3 for less.
So all the
you could have got Oliver for 25 million, but don't forget with him it's the age thing.
Okay, cool.
Vertonghen, he's got another year left. I think you could have got him for 40 or 50 potentially.
And he's still got good years in front of him. Cool,
but I don't think he suits what Man United are looking for. I think they need a big, towering.
What?
I won't say beast because he doesn't even play like that. But they need a big, rugged centre back.
Oh mate, listen. I don't think he's worth that.
But I don't think, okay, let me give you an example. I don't think Hazard's worth 145. I don't think Coutinho's worth 120.
No, because what you're doing now... No. What you're doing now is just talking about transfer market in general.
But this is what I'm saying. But this is what I'm saying. There's this thing called this unconscious bias thing. You got to look at the environment. I think if you look at the players that they could get or the players that might be on their list, I think the reason why they paid the reason why Arsenal haven't bought Zaha is because
100 million,
it's because we had another option in Pepe. That's the only option.
For 100 million.
If Arsenal didn't have a plan B and they thought, shit, we need to buy a forward player, trust me, they would have had to pay the money.
I don't think they would have.
Or they would have lost out.
Yeah,
it's either that. But this is what I'm saying. But it's opportunity cost. But Arsenal would have lost out, not because they want to lose out. They would have lost out because financially they couldn't afford to do what Crystal Palace wanted.
I think they wanted Zaha if it made sense financially. I don't think plan B or no plan B, if it doesn't make sense financially.
No, Arsenal are trying to HP a footballer. They're trying to purchase a footballer. They're trying to pay in you know what I'm saying, 20.
That's smart.
Yeah, no, it is. Smart. I'm not saying it's not, but it's what I'm saying. You got to understand what I mean. Zaha would have been Arsenal's number 1 choice over Pepe. 100%. But the problem is, as soon as they couldn't get him, and they started looking for that replacement, they already had someone on the list. I don't think Man United had a plan B.
Do you know what it is though?
And I think that's why they had to get him.
Shall I tell you?
And like you said, they started at the beginning of the summer. So they had the whole summer to go around this conveyor belt and they couldn't find somebody else.
I think, 85 million, yeah.
It's a lot of money. It's a hell of a lot.
Maybe rising to 90.
90 or 92.
Let's just call it 100 mil.
Well, no, it's a big difference. It's about 15 million difference. Or 10 million difference.
Okay, 10 million.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just say 90 mil.
90.
You go around the world, yeah?
Yeah.
For 90 million, look at the defender you could get.
I know.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Thiago Silva. Shout out Dave.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Shout out Thiago.
There are big boy defenders.
There are top defenders.
Who you don't have to worry about styles or whatever. I believe if you put Thiago Silva in any team, I'm just using Thiago Silva.
He improves the team.
100%. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's so many defenders you could get. Like, at what point is it a thing of, like, we're not paying that. Because when you look at all the other ones, Griezmann, Coutinho, Dembele, blah, blah. Like, attacking players are naturally going to cost more.
Yeah, and there's been a backdoor money there.
Yeah, they're always going to cost more, the attacking players.
Yeah, 100%.
When you get defenders on par with the attacking players.
Yeah, it's madness.
That's when that defender's got to be an absolute madness.
Yeah, it's out of kilter. It completely is.
There's a reason why, up until the last couple of years, the most expensive players were never defenders. How long was Rio the most expensive defender in the world?
Well,
30 million?
Until Virgin. No, until...
What? No.
Until...
Was it Otamendi or someone?
Stones or something like that. 50.
Was it Stones?
50 something. In England.
For ages, Rio was the most expensive defender.
And he was 30.
But other players had been bought and whatever since then. Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying?
Is the car right?
Yeah. But other players had been, been bought and whatever. So for a defender to go for the same amount as like the attackers are going for.
Yeah.
For me personally, and I don't know anything in it. I'm just a guy that just loves football, whatever it is.
Good disclaimer.
Get me? You've got to be an absolute worldie of a defender.
I get it.
My thing is, Maguire's not a worldie of a defender. So, and those listening, you can agree or disagree if you want, but no one can give me any sort of facts that says he's worth that much.
No, I don't think
anyone you can bring up the transfer
I don't think they will.
You can bring up the transfer market as much as you want, but the bottom line is United have fumbled by paying that much for Harry Maguire.
I don't think there's a disagreement. However, if they go on and they're defensively awesome this season, I don't think you look back and say that was a fumble.
I'll look back and say Lindelof did great.
And if Lindelof don't play, then what?
Then they're finishing 18th.
No. See, that's what I'm saying. So it's the same thing about the Virgil thing. if Liverpool hadn't won anything and he hadn't done as well as they've done, people would have been like, oh, were we wrong about him? But he's gone on and proved that you're not wrong about him. And I think, don't get me wrong, I'm sounding like I'm really sticking up for Maguire, but I just think you've got to look at it for what it is. They needed him, or they thought, bearing in mind, Mourinho tried to buy him before he got sacked, right? But they couldn't get the money. For some reason, they weren't going to pay the money at that time. So I think you've got to look at it for what it is. The same way Neymar's gone to PSG, and for me, not return the investment on the pitch, it's a different thing.
I think Harry Maguire is going to do what Harry Maguire does. Isn't it?
Yeah. But what I'm saying is that if that translates into Man United all of a sudden becoming top 4, looking crazily defensively sound,
yeah, but
you're gonna turn around and say it's money well spent.
The only way that's gonna happen is if they get a settled back four, number one.
Yeah.
Adding Wan-Bissaka, they definitely improved right back, 100%. They've improved right back.
Who was right back before?
Who was it before?
Valencia.
No, after Valencia.
Ashley Young.
No, that's left back. Who was playing right back for them?
Damian,
whoever else. I don't know.
Yeah, they haven't been settled. But Bissaka's come in, he'll settle that.
Wan-Bissaka, he's already improved that bit of defence, isn't it? Down the right side. Centre back, you've got Maguire in, who's better than Smalling.
He's better than both of them. Country mile better than both of them as well.
Cool. So they're going to improve, innit? I still think they'll struggle because I don't think. You know what? When I think about it, I won't say they'll struggle, but they'll be better equipped to concede less goals, basically.
Yeah, definitely.
Better, yeah. Okay, let me just put it out like that. I think it's an expensive price to pay.
I think it's a massive price tag.
But
we'll see. At the end of the day, like I said, if the investment turns out and they all of a sudden look like defensively really short, and Maguire looks like he's marshalling the back, everyone's going to turn around and say, do you know what? It's a lot of money, but the return's there to be seen. But obviously, that's not what we think. I just think you've got to look at it in context, and I think every year this market's gone crazier and crazier and crazier.
I hear that,
right?
but
so and the reason why I point at Neymar is, for me, I think Neymar's been a massive flop at PSG.
Yeah, he has, but to be honest, it's Neymar. Neymar could turn around and get a Barca move tomorrow.
No, I get that, but you can't be one rule for him just because he's Neymar.
No,
it doesn't work like that. He's been shit, in my opinion. And anyone else who want to argue me about that, please bring me the facts. I think and that's why he's been trying to leave all summer.
Yeah, no, I hear that.
I do get what you're saying, but I just don't think they had another option. And I think that's why. Because think about it. Well, no, you.
No. Actually, I don't think they had. I think that's the point I was going to make. I think it's no matter how you put it, because it's not Maguire's fault he's gone for that money. It's not his fault at all.
Leicester said this is
it's not Leicester's fault.
Thank you very much.
It's the United board. I think for the United board to what it looks like, them not having another alternative to Harry Maguire, for them to leave it this long to make that deal,
there's a lot wrong.
Only pay well over the odds.
There's a lot wrong.
You spend all that time negotiating to not really make any movement.
Yeah,
I think the United board have a lot to
to answer.
Yeah, they've got.
There's a lot wrong with that.
On top of that, there's all this talk about Pogba leaving, blah blah blah, but you still haven't replaced Herrera. Do you get what I'm saying? You still haven't replaced Herrera. Fellaini went earlier on the season. I'm not saying he was a big loss, but
he's a body, innit?
He's a body. Do you get what I'm saying? You ain't got anyone in to replace him. Wait, no, they got Daniel James. Try to get Longstaff in.
Yeah, but that was mad. Even the numbers they were talking about, it was crazy.
I don't know, man, but it's just, that's the point.
It's just not sexy.
That's the point I was going to make. So, with all of these prices, because soon enough, what's going to happen is that no one's going to buy anyone, or no one's going to want to sell anyone. So, with all these prices going up, is it a thing of where clubs will start using their youth players now?
No. I think clubs are going to turn. I think they're going to turn their youth players into a business. I think they're going to start selling more. There's a amount of youth players that are leaving big clubs to go to.
Oh yeah, no, that's
their business.
That's going to happen, but I think more.
If you get like, for example, if you get some of these clubs picking up 2 or 3 youngsters from a particular club, and then all of a sudden they're coming through and doing a madness, then they're going to look at it again.
That's definitely going to happen. That players are going to start getting sold more, blah blah. But I also think that clubs, because not every club can afford to be paying however much money.
No way.
So, okay, look at Arsenal for it. Arsenal really can't afford. I know we've pulled out some transfers out of nowhere, but Arsenal really can't afford to be paying X amount of money for all of these players. So I do think that they're going to start blooding these youngsters now.
See, I don't think it's Arsenal can't afford. I think they can.
No, Arsenal could definitely.
They just don't want it.
Okay, let's be real. Arsenal could definitely afford, but I think they've got these strict.
They've got something. They've got a model that they're working.
Yeah.
There's percentages in different places where they're going. We're not breaking it.
Yeah,
we don't see the reason.
No, that's cool, isn't it? But I think a lot more clubs want to start using the youngsters, and start blooding youngsters.
I think if you do, if you look at certain club like
this is Solomon.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, to be fair, and Crystal Palace is a good example of that. Crystal Palace, if they were smart, they would have been doing that from time. Because the amount of quality that they get that comes through the academy is crazy.
Yeah.
But they end up either releasing them because the players can't get through, or they end up just leaving and going to other clubs and then trying to get a pathway that way. If Crystal Palace start thinking, do you know what, let's bring some of these players through, let's give them 5 games in the first team and then put them on the market and see if we can shot them, I think they'd be Crystal Palace would be selling players every season.
Cool. So we're going to have to fly through the next couple ones. Lukaku looks like he's going Inter.
It's a fad.
And you know what?
Good luck to him.
Good luck to Lukaku.
It's a fad, mate.
United, yeah? You lot should actually show him some respect.
You think they treat him like shit?
They do, man.
Yeah, they have.
How do you expect, a guy... listen, I know for a fact, Lukaku ain't the most cultured striker.
Yeah, it's not as sexy.
He ain't the most, stylish one or blah, blah, blah. But he bangs goals, innit?
Well...
He bangs goals, innit?
He's a problem.
I saw his record. Someone brought up his record.
I saw him training for Anderlecht.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That's madness. That's madness. So, I genuinely think here.
Are you looking at his record for Manchester United or his record in the Premier League?
Huh?
Are you looking at his record for United or his record in the Premier League?
No, for
United. Because those are very different things.
For United, no, his record in the Premier League is
it's decent.
Yeah, it's good. Let me quickly get this. Because I actually think United need to actually...
You think they need to put some respect on his name, innit?
Yeah, but look. So, BT Sports said Romelu Lukaku looks set to leave Man United with Inter Milan in the final stages of...
Leave Romeo!
In the final stage of completing the deal. 96 games for United.
Yeah.
46 goals.
It's not bad. Nearly 1 in 2.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. It's not bad at all.
Yeah. It's like 1 in 6 or something. No, something 1 in 6. Sorry, 1 in...
It's just worse.
Just over 1 in 2.
1 or 2, yeah.
1 in 2.7 or 2 point something like that.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it's actually like... And I just don't think that he gets the respect he deserves. And the thing is, how can you... When you know you're getting slated like this, how can you play your best football?
Yeah, it's hard work.
How can you play your best football? He doesn't do himself favours.
I've been one of his critics. I ain't gonna lie.
He doesn't do himself favours at times. But, and I'm not saying United should keep him or whatever, but I'm just saying they should definitely treat him. Or they definitely should have respected him a bit more.
Who, the fans?
100%, man. They don't. I'm not talking about when you bring him off the bench. I don't care about all of that stuff. But in regards to how they talk about Lukaku, you would never think Lukaku bags goals. But if you're having to deal with the criticism he deals with, do you get what I'm saying? Like, it makes it harder to score those goals.
Bruv, he misses.
Hey, Bill still owes me £50,
Why?
At the beginning of last season, he bet me that Lukaku would score more than Aubameyang.
Did he?
He bet me £50.
Oh, yeah, I think you told that, yeah.
I'm coming for my £50 bill. Don't mess with
I wish I made that bet.
Huh?
I
wish I bet more, bruv. Bill pays his bets, man. So, anyway. Yeah. So, I don't know if there's any listeners who wanna tweet or whatever, holler at me to let me know why he doesn't get that respect. Do you get what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna bring Harry Kane into it. Like, when Harry Kane ain't bagging goals, people are like, oh yeah, blah, blah, but they don't crucify him.
No.
Do you get what I'm saying? Lukaku gets crucified. Oh, you know what? Rants and bants and Flex United. Because they always have a lot to say about thingy. Like, I want to know why Lukaku doesn't... Yeah, well, why don't you look like Lukaku? Because he scores goals. Do you get what I'm saying? And I'm not saying, look, he might not fit their system or whatever, or how they want to play. That's cool, but like, I just get that thingy the fans just don't really...
No, they don't.
Like
they don't.
they
Never
don't
took to
respect him.
They never took to him. And I think partly that was because It's it's what I'm saying. It's like some places. I remember listening to Ian Wright years ago, and he just said some places you go, things just don't work for you. And
But he's scoring goals though.
no, I know he's doing his job, but he's never really looked settled at United, you know. And he's not a typical United forward. So it's and I say that, I'm not saying that people are right to get onto him because I don't think they are. But I think if he had that record at Chelsea, it'd be like revered as one of the best they've ever had, or something to that volition. But I just think at this moment in time, it's like saying, okay, it's like saying the same as I use this analogy the other day about Adebayor. At United, you're going to get more chances. And in fairness, Daps, he misses. He's not as clinical a forward as he could be. And the times that he's not clinical, it seems to cost him.
All I'm saying is that if he goes, they have to get someone.
But I heard it was Mandzukic.
Huh? Yeah, I heard they were looking at...
To be fair, they need a striker of that stature with European experience.
Yeah, but he ain't going to get you 20 goals in the league.
No.
He ain't getting you 20 goals a season. He'll chip in with 1 or 2. And he'll chip in with big goals.
He'll score important.
He'll chip in with big goals, but over the course of the season, Mandzukic ain't it. But yeah, let's quickly fly through. So that's Lukaku. I think one that's gone under the radar is Tottenham, looking at Sessegnon.
That's been going on forever.
Yeah, but no one's talking about it. That's a really good... I think that's a really good buy for them.
It hasn't, but it's not even look like it's even near being done.
No, I'm sure it is. I'm sure a fee's been agreed.
And if they're buying him, they're buying him and his brother.
Sessegnon.
They get 2 players. They get his twin brother.
No.
Yeah. You think I'm joking? I mean, dead serious.
Tottenham closing on 25 million rand Sessegnon.
Yeah. It's not close yet.
Oh, sugar.
What?
See, David Ornstein, bring him up. Because I ain't gone on Twitter yet or anything. But I've just looked.
What's he saying?
I saw that David Ornstein is saying that Tottenham are the Celso, whatever that guy's name is.
Yeah, they've been trying, again, this is another one. They've been trying to bug him for how long? Danny Welbeck.
It's gone Watford, isn't it?
Big up Danny, man.
Madness. That's a good move for him, though.
Very good move for him. Very good move. I'm really happy for him, actually.
No, so am I, to be honest. And he gets to stay in London.
Yeah.
Look, Tottenham have made a new offer of around 60 million euros for Real Betis midfielder Giovanni Lo Celso, according to Sky sources. Yeah, look. So someone, who's this Michael Bridge? He works at Sky Sports. Lo Celso and Sessegnon should be completed tomorrow. Awaiting updates on Fernandes. Dybala looking difficult. Club trying. Yeah. So no offers for Eriksen. Oh, Eriksen is so pissed. Eriksen is so pissed. Like, what's he going to do? Just stay there.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Where? Okay, so that's that. Which other one? How can I forget? You've been seeing these David Luiz talks to...
Yeah, it's madness.
That's come out from... You see this transfer window? It's mad.
That's madness.
This transfer window has been absolutely mad.
That is one that I just think...
How can you, like... It's come out of nowhere. I was literally sitting there today and I just saw David Luiz chose to not train to try force a move to Arsenal. I was like, what? When did this even happen? But I've already said, boy, David Luiz, at some point, he's going to have to play with Mustafi.
Oh, my God.
I'm telling you, that's cocaine and Hennessy. Cocaine and Hennessy, bro. On the rocks.
That is kamikaze.
Mustafi and flipping, what do you call him? David Luiz at the back. And the thing is, it's not even that I don't like David Luiz, to be honest. In fact, I like him when he's not in my team.
He'll come and be the best. He's better than our defenders, though.
On his day. But the thing is, he needs a good defender
next to him.
Yeah. And the thing is, we ain't got... To be honest, Socrates is a defender that don't... As much as I like him, because he's just a defender,
yeah.
He's not the leader.
Don't command.
Yeah, he's not a leader, innit? So, I think, that one there is just... Oh my gosh, David Luiz. I don't think that's going to happen. I think Coutinho to Arsenal's not happening. But I never once believed that for a second. Anyway.
Coutinho to Arsenal.
But it was exciting, I'm not going to lie. It was exciting.
I didn't know that was a bluff. Like I said, Arsenal are doing this. They do it all the time. I got to apologise to the listeners because I said that the whole Pepe thing was a smokescreen, and I still think it might be. But I apologise because I didn't think it was actually going to land anyone, and they landed him.
Oh, they landed Pepe.
Yeah, but at the same time, we need the defender.
No, we definitely need a defender. All I want to say is that it's going to be an exciting. Obviously, when this comes out, it's today. Transfer deadline is tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thursday, but it's today when this comes out. So, gosh. Do we think Coutinho is going to land anywhere before deadline?
I hope for him he does. Because I think...
I'm talking about in the Prem.
I don't know.
Liverpool?
I only see 2 clubs.
Because the thing is, they have to get rid of him because they got too many...
They got too many players. I only see 2 or 3 clubs. I see United being one, but I don't think there's interest there. I see Liverpool being one, but I don't think there's interest. And I see Arsenal. And I think that's not as strong as it should be in terms of the interest coming from.
Let me see his favourites. Okay, Eriksen, where do you think he's going to end up? But the thing is...
I don't think he's going to go.
Abroad...
I think he stays.
No, I think he goes abroad because they can, they can sign players after our deadline. So even though... Well,
I thought it was all the same time this year.
No.
So what's the difference then? How many, probably like a week apart or something.
I think it might be 2 weeks.
They can still pinch players for the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, I think they can.
Wow.
I think they can. So,
I don't think they'll get that done.
Arsenal.
I think he stays.
David Luiz.
In 24 hours, no.
Why not?
I just don't see it. I don't see that we want him enough, and I don't see that Chelsea want him to leave enough. I mean,
for him to stop training. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. You know,
if he'd done that 2 weeks ago, I'd be saying, yeah, we'll definitely get
no,
it.
but
this is like 24 hours before the window closes.
Yeah, but deals get done.
No, they do, but I'm saying when you're trying, unless he's been talking to the club about it for ages, but now he's trying to force a move to 24 hours away. Like, come on. And it's not like you're, with all due respect for Chelsea, it's not like you're leaving for who I would regard as a better team at the minute. Do you know what I mean? Unless he just believes that, you know what, I'll go. I'll just go and just be the man. Unless he's sensing that Lampard ain't going to play him.
You don't do stuff like that unless you know that there's something there.
But what's in it for him? What's in it for him?
I know, but
he's got Champions League football.
No, but he obviously wants to go.
Yeah, it's weird though.
Because for him to do that, it means he wants to go.
Yeah.
And someone said something in his ear for him to be like, you know what, let's force this move.
We ain't going to pay him more money. I don't get that one.
I can see that one happening. Only because...
Do you think so? In a day?
Only because forget the whole day business. Like, these deals will probably be like... That's what I'm saying. For him to say I'm not training, it's something's already been happening. And it's just come out now. Like, we're just hearing about it now. Do you get what I'm saying?
Well, that's what I'm saying. It must have been bubbling before. Because that can't have just been...
That's
he
what
just
I'm
decided
saying.
yesterday.
So for him to be like...
It's
not like someone just said, oh, Arsenal... It's not like he looked on Twitter, Arsenal looking at WWE. Oh, I'm not training.
Madness.
It's not like that. There's something going on.
When a player refuses, you know that there's been talks.
It's probably a thing of Chelsea. Chelsea have already made it clear that they probably don't want to sell him. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, and
he's probably be like, you know what? I'm not training him.
Yeah. They can't afford to let him go.
He's going to be like, I'm not training. Yeah. There's not even been a discussion. Do you get what I'm saying? What was that?
I'm not sure. I think it was this.
Oh.
But I was just going to say. I think so. But I just don't think they can afford to let him go. I think it's going to be an interesting season anyway. I think it's going to be an interesting season. If he comes, it'll be mad.
I think he comes because it's just the whole fact of him not training. I don't want him.
That would be crazy.
I don't want him. And knowing Arsenal, with all the people we could get in this life.
I know. He'll be the one.
World of defenders. He's going to be the one we get. And it's just going to be like, okay, but at least we got a defender in.
He'll be the one.
You know what's mad? He improves our team.
He's better than our defenders.
He improves our team. Let's
They're still kamikaze. There's still going to be a madness, but he improves our defenders.
It's still mad. It's not enough. You know, with certain defenders, when they're coming in, you know, he improves us and get me.
Yeah.
Where they're going to look steady.
Nah,
this guy improves us, but we're still going to look.
Do you know what it's going to look like though?
Mad.
It's going to be it's going to be one that the fans will enjoy watching him.
Yeah.
It'll be one
of all clubs.
The fans
of all clubs.
Everyone.
All clubs.
Yeah, they'll enjoy watching him. And to be fair, going forward, he's better than our defenders. Miles better.
Better than our midfielders.
But this is the reality. Do you know he actually could play midfield?
He could go midfield.
He could go just play as a 4.
When you look at it like that, it might not even.
It might not be the worst thing in the world. In fairness.
Aye, Lamin, that's a good hot take, man.
Thank you very much.
Good hot take.
That's that stub of the team that I coined last week or 2 weeks ago. It's that stub of the team again.
Who else? Quick. Moise Keane to Everton.
Great move for him.
Big move.
Great move for the club in particular. Some phenomenal.
Love it.
I just hope.
Bring my black players.
My only thing is, I hope that Silva stays long enough because they have a tendency of investing and then it's not going well. Chop.
I don't care. He's here, innit?
No, but bruv, there's players that have come and they get rubbed out. I just hope that I hope that the club believe in him to a point where they're saying he's our number one. Do you know what I'm saying? And he's not the manager's buy, he's the club's buy. Because if the manager changes, which Silva generally tends to leave, or Everton generally don't generally tend to stick with their managers. I just hope it's a club buy and it's not a manager buy. Do you know what I mean? But no, that's a good little gig. It's a good little gig for him. He's young, man. He's young.
Yeah.
He's young, bruv.
No, but I like him a lot, man. Just want to see his celebrations, man.
Yeah. Moyes, Keane.
Cahill to...
Good move for Palace. Great move for Palace.
Saw a couple of people saying, and even Scotty said this to me in the group. Shout out Scotty. Scotty said to me in the group that Arsenal should have got him. I said, no.
No, not now.
It's like, just because he's got his know-how.
Nah, not now.
And
not now. He'll expose us.
I don't want Cahill.
He would expose us.
And you know, after all the years of me getting onto Cahill, yeah?
Yeah. Thank you, sir. He would expose us differently. Yeah, and all the years that you've been digging this guy up.
Yeah.
He would expose us differently.
All the years that I've been...
I haven't seen much midfielder movement. And since, I don't know, I think Tielemans...
United missed out on Tielemans as well.
Yeah, they missed out. That's what I'm saying. They missed out. Listen to me. All I'm saying is United are just... Yeah, I don't know. But again, like I said, you just don't know what's going on upstairs. You don't know what's going on upstairs. You don't know how it's all working.
What other transfers are there? Quickly before Gino and that come in.
Well, you got Thingy who's just overweight. Yeah. Hazard. Just fat.
Hazard. Very quickly.
Just fat in Madrid.
Crosser and...
Shout out Crosser.
And Rick.
Shout out Rick.
Are telling me Monreal couldn't get into Chelsea's team.
Bullshit. Monreal's better than Thingy's than Chelsea's.
Who's that use?
Alonso.
Use.
Big man.
Big man use.
Big man YW.
Can Monreal get into Chelsea's team?
SUF. Youssef.
Yeah. No.
Careful, Youssef. What, getting ahead of Alonso?
Emerson and...
No, he's bad. He's bad. No. He can't, he's bad. Hey, that Emerson's cold. No, Emerson's bad. Hey, Daps, Emerson is
defensively.
Bad. Hey, Emerson is bad. Do you know, I completely forgot about him. Emerson is bad.
Nah, man.
What? Emerson is bad.
Defensively.
I'll go on record saying that. He's bad.
Defensively.
Listen to me. He's a bad boy.
Defensively. Listen
top to bottom. He don't get exposed.
You're mad.
Let me see it. Whoa, we've got to see it this year, baby.
Brent.
We've got to see it this year, baby.
Can Monreal get into Chelsea's team?
No. Not in front of Emerson. Emerson's bad.
Yeah, how long Emerson's been there? And he's only just now started.
Yeah, I know, but he's bad.
Alonso was keeping him on the bench for
I know, but Emerson is bad. I'm telling you.
Nah, you're moving like Crosser.
Hey, nah.
This is Crosser. This is Crosser, man.
Hey, I'm being serious. Emerson's bad.
Anyway, let's wrap this one up. So, hopefully, I might just do, if Brent has any slots left over the weekend, I might just do a quick, roundup of the Premier League.
Oh.
Transfer and all that. But yeah, guys, keep liking, subscribing, sharing. Get at us, Counter Attack Pod on Insta.
Before we go quickly, what's that poll we're going to do?
Who?
What was that poll we're going to do? Maguire who?
Maguire or Lindelof?
Lindelof.
Who's better? Quick. Maguire or Lindelof?
I don't know who Lindelof is.
Big up, Brent. Shout out, Brent.
The other United.
Who's better? Better from Youssef. 2-0 up.
Is he worth 85 mil? Okay,
that's
cool.
not the question.
Listen, guys, we're out. Keep liking, subscribing, all that goodness. In a bit, we're out.
Later.